Hi friends, welcome to this video on moon in astrology. Okay, what results you can get when moon is in a certain zodiac sign, moon through all 12 signs from Aries to Pisces. First of all, what is moon? Moon is a planet which is regarded to be the most important planet in Vedic astrology. Moon refers to your mind, your emotions, your thoughts. Moon refers to, your mother. Moon refers to your comfort. Moon refers to your assets, even your money, your liquid cash and wealth. So, moon is also connected to your subconscious mind, and moon is the planet of intuition. It is also connected to your past life because it is believed that the moon carries with itself past life impressions. The zodiac sign in which moon is placed, it somehow reveals certain karmic lessons or karmic patterns that we are carrying with ourselves from past lives. We have carried those karmic lessons or karmic patterns with ourselves from past life into this life. So the moon is a planet which is very significant in Vedic astrology. Now, you should look at the zodiac sign in which moon is placed in your D1 chart and also in your D9 chart. If moon is Vargottama, then definitely in your D9 also you will have moon in the same zodiac sign. Now, if moon is in a certain zodiac sign in your D1 chart, you get the results, whatever I am going to discuss, throughout your life. More or less, you will experience at least some of those results. And if moon is in your placed in a certain zodiac sign in your D9 chart or Navamsha chart, then definitely those results you will get after you attain the age of 30 or 33, from that age onwards, or after your marriage, because Navamsha is the chart of marriage. It is also the chart of your fortune. So, okay friends, then let's, that's all. And whenever you want to look at what results you will get when moon is in a certain zodiac sign, then you should look at the dispositor. The dispositor will tell you. If the dispositor is well placed, then your moon can give you positive results. So it is very important to look at the dispositor. And also it is important to see whether moon is associated with malefics or benefics. So you will get results accordingly. So let us now move into the discussion. So moon in Aries. When moon is in Aries, the fiery sign of Aries. So what will happen? Now, moon is a planet, we know that it is our mind. So it rules the sign of Cancer and it exalts in Taurus. Now, moon is in the sign of Aries. Then you can be impulsive. You have to see how Mars is placed in the chart, because Aries is ruled by Mars. So if Mars is more or less well placed, then what results you will get? If Mars is well placed in the chart and you have moon in Aries, you will be somebody who is courageous. You will be hardworking, disciplined, methodical, structured. You will have an analytical bent of mind. You will be good at research and investigation also. You can be very intelligent also. When moon is in Aries, you can also be conscious about your looks. That is possible. If moon is in Aries and well placed, then it can make your personality attractive. You can look attractive also. That's possible. You can also be somebody who believes in being active. You want to be active, energetic. You have a lot of enthusiasm about things. You want to take initiative in doing things. Okay? You have that courage to take initiative. You are very creative by nature also. Okay? So all these results you will get when moon is more or less well placed in Aries. You will be attractive. People will get attracted to you. That is also possible. And you will also give a lot of importance to relationships, to interpersonal relationships. Okay, that is something which will also attract you. It's possible. Now, you will seek emotional security in relationships also. That is possible. When moon is in Aries, you will be self-dependent. You will have a high sense of self-esteem. Alright. Now if Mars is not so well placed, or if moon is not is afflicted or associated with malefics, then you need to do the remedies. Then what will happen? The person may be very impulsive, may be restless, may make impulsive decisions in life for which they may have to regret later on. Okay, all these things can happen. Then one may be very bold. Okay, so excess of everything is bad, we know. So they may take some bold step, and they may go out of the way and do something which is very which is not, maybe which is for which they may have to repent later on. Very impulsively they will decide to do something for which they may have to really repent. So these things can happen when Mars is not well placed. Okay, so they may be very short tempered also. They may have anger issues. Okay, so all these things are also possible if the dispositor is not well placed. So yeah, now if Mars is more or less well placed, then you will be somebody who will believe in your duty. Okay, you will be someone who will be creative, who will believe in gaining knowledge in life. And Aries is a fiery sign. You will want to bring about a positive change in your life. You will like change. Okay, you want to lead a dynamic life also, and you will through your knowledge, you will have an inclination towards gaining knowledge, or through your creativity you will want to bring about a positive change in your life. Now because this is part of the Dharma trine, the Aries is rules, it's a fiery sign of change, and also it can show it is connected to creativity and also knowledge. Now let's move on to moon in Taurus. When you have moon in Taurus, Taurus is the sign in which moon exalts. So definitely such people can be very creative, they can have artistic abilities also. When moon is in Taurus, then such people, they will have a stable mind. If moon is not afflicted, their thoughts will be stable. Okay, they will believe in stability in life. Taurus is an earth sign, and also it is a fixed sign. So they love stability. Okay, and yeah, so they will also have a lot of they will be emotionally connected to their family. It's possible when you have moon in Taurus. Now if moon is more or less well placed, if moon's dispositor, here you have to find out how Venus is placed in the chart. If Venus is more or less well placed and moon is not afflicted, then such people will be emotionally connected to their family members. They will be emotionally connected to their wealth also. They will have a great desire for financial security in life. This is part of the Earth trine, the trine of materialistic pursuits. So they will be emotionally connected to their efforts, to their hard work that they make, the hard work that they are engaged in the field of their profession. So they will be emotionally connected to all of that, and they will want to gain resources in life. It's possible. You may also be into any family business. You may do some business related to your family. That's also possible. When moon is in Taurus, this is an earth sign, and also this is a sign of stability. So you could also be in a job. That is also possible. Now, when moon is in Taurus, you will be goal oriented in life. You will have goals, long-term goals. You can also be stubborn. When you decide on doing something, you will end up doing it. Nobody can prevent you from doing that. You can be stubborn, because Taurus symbol, the symbol of Taurus is that of the bull. Okay, so the bull moves ahead with unitary focus, unitary focus. The bull, once it sets out in a certain direction, it will not deviate. Wherever it has thought wherever it wants to go, it will end up going there only. So that single-minded devotion or dedication, that unitary, unitary, or what should I say, that it's that intense focus on your goals, on your targets. So you're very goal oriented, very methodical and structured also you can be in your work. And you are very practical and grounded also. And you want results from your work. You want to have resources. You want to gain money, earn wealth. And you will do all of that very emotionally, actually. So you will do it with all your mind. And when moon is in Taurus, if Venus is well placed, your way of speaking also can be very pleasant. Okay, people can get attracted to your speech. That is also possible. You will give a lot of importance to your family also, to the values that you have earned from your family. Okay, the values that are upheld by your family, those values also will be very important for you. And you will believe in your family tradition. Yes. Now, also we can say that when moon is in Taurus, you will actually be very grounded, practical, and creative abilities definitely you can have, I told. So yeah, all that. And you will also somehow get drawn towards things which are mysterious, hidden. You may get drawn towards the occult world also when you have moon in Taurus. Okay, you may have a great fascination, or you may have attraction for whatever is hidden, mysterious. You may want to investigate all that also. That is also possible. You may gain from family inheritance or joint assets later on from after your marriage. That is also possible. Yeah, so all these things we can say. You want emotional security. You want, you will seek emotional security from your family and also from your finances when you have moon in Taurus. So yeah, and definitely you can also have certain you may be sentimental about certain food items. So certain food stuff may have sentimental or emotional value for you as well. Okay, so whenever you think of food, that maybe you used to share that food with somebody in your family or some close friend, so whenever you have that food you will think of them. That is also possible, because people who have moon in Taurus, they can also be very deep thinkers. They have great analytical abilities also. Yeah, and their intuition also can be good, because this is the sign where moon exalts, and they are interested in whatever is hidden and occult. Let's move on to moon in Gemini. When you have moon in Gemini, such people, if Mercury is well placed, look at the dispositor. So if Mercury is well placed, then people who have moon in Gemini can be very fun loving. They can be they will believe in laughter, in sharing jokes and cracking jokes. They'll have a very good sense of humor. Okay, they can be emotionally connected to their friends, also to neighbors, and especially to their younger siblings. When you have moon in Gemini. Okay, and so they can be protective towards their younger siblings. They may be very caring towards their younger siblings also. They may also have a tendency to protect their own friends, whoever is close to them. So moon in Gemini, such people, again Gemini is an air sign and it is a dual sign. So such people can have duality in nature. I mean, they can have duality of character. So they can have dual nature. Okay, so they may be somebody outside and someone totally different at home. I mean, but this is not as simple as what we think as, that obviously we have to keep the personal and professional separate. So it is not like that. Here, when moon is in Gemini, they can have two faces, two entirely different faces they can have, because this is the sign of duality. So yeah, because they will be very diplomatic also. They can be very manipulative, very clever and very intelligent when you have moon in Gemini. So even their family members may not know what they actually advocate or what they are actually thinking. No one may actually get to know that when you have moon in Gemini, because you have that duality of character. So you can, any moment you may shift to the other side, and that's very unpredictable. So yeah, then moon in Gemini, because they are very adaptable, they can adapt themselves to circumstances. Mercury, okay, so Gemini ruled by Mercury, very adaptive and highly adaptable to changing circumstances, because they are so clever and intelligent. Moon in Gemini, you can have high intellectual powers. You may get stimulated by intellectual discussions. You get mentally you may get stimulated, definitely, or you may get emotionally involved also at times in intellectual discussions or arguments. Whenever you are also arguing with somebody, you are trying to make a point, you may also get emotionally involved in that discussion. Because here, when you have moon in Gemini, your thoughts are deeply connected. Your thoughts are connected to your feelings also. Okay, your emotions and thoughts, they are interlinked when you have moon in Gemini. Okay, you feel also what you think, and you think what you feel. Okay, that is possible. Now when moon is in Gemini, then if Mercury is well placed in the chart, you can be a great communicator. You can communicate. You may also love to communicate, and you can definitely earn money through your communication skills, through your you know by dint of your ability to your ability to communicate, even your ability to negotiate deals. You can be a very good negotiator. You can be a very good counselor. All these professions are very good. You can be into the field of law. Means you can be a very good counselor, a very good you can crack deals and all. You can be very good at all that, because you have that sharp intellect. Okay, so yeah, when moon is in Gemini, Gemini is an air sign, part of the Kama Trikona, the trine of desires, ambition. So when moon is in Gemini, it can make you very ambitious in life, desirous of obtaining your goals no matter what. So nothing can stop you. If Mercury is also well placed and moon is associated with benefics, no one can stop you from attaining your goals in life. Okay, and yeah, because you have great intelligence, and here again now you are emotionally connected to your thoughts and emotions. They are also interconnected. So when you chase your goals also, so you will do it heart and soul. You will do it with all your mind. You will do it with all your mind and heart. So that is why you can be very successful also with this placement of moon, when moon is in Gemini. When moon is in Gemini, this is I told you it's and Gemini is a sign which is dual, and it is definitely this is an air sign. So yeah, definitely it can make you exceptionally intelligent, and moon is also the planet of intuition and feelings, sensibility. So when moon is in Gemini, you will have a penetrating intellect. You can have great insights into things. Okay, so yeah, all these things are possible. You can do very good in any field of which is connected to research and investigation also. You can do very well there when you have moon in Gemini. Okay, because moon gives you that ability also to be intuitive, and Gemini gives you penetrating intellect and all those Mercurian qualities. So it is a very good combination. If Mercury is well placed, you can be very successful. If you're doing some business also, you can be very successful. You can be successful if you have your own business. If you are doing job also, you can be very successful. Now moon is in Gemini, definitely all these things we can say, and yeah, so let's move on to the next sign, moon in Cancer. When you have moon in Cancer, then you are emotionally connected to your home, to your mother, to domestic matters. Okay, and if moon is not afflicted, you find peace of mind at home. And when moon is in Cancer, your mother also can be very caring, nurturing, and you also care about your mother if moon is not under affliction. And Cancer sign is ruled by moon only. So when moon is in Cancer, your home, your house, is very important for you. And you also definitely, when moon is in Cancer, you also will love structure in life. That is true, because when moon is in Cancer, it will have 7th aspect to the house of Capricorn, wherever Capricorn sign is there. So moon has 7th aspect. So you will also love structure in life. Okay. And you, when you have moon in Cancer, you will also be a very responsible person. Okay, responsible. Now, when moon is in Cancer, you may be very conscious about also your public image. Very conscious about your public image. If moon gets afflicted, then you will be over emotional, over sentimental. You may not know how to handle your own emotions when it is afflicted in Cancer. But if moon is in Cancer and it has the aspect of benefics, then you will be somebody who will end up having a lot of property assets. You can earn money from real estate also. When moon is in Cancer, you can also, you will value your family history, family tradition a lot. You will have great respect for your family culture. You will be rooted to your family. You will have a lot of childhood memories about your family history, tradition, and you will be so much connected to all of that. You will be grounded to not just your family, not just your home, not just your mother, but also to your homeland. Okay, so all these things are possible. So when moon is in Cancer, you can also, if you think of doing, later on, if you think of, because you love your homeland so much, so if you and moon is aspecting that house of Capricorn, so if Sun and Rahu are also supporting, and if they are somehow connected to the 10th house in the chart, then you can also do well in the field of politics, because you can have a very good public image also. Then you may gain from the field of politics. That is also possible. But yes, you must have the support of Sun and Rahu in the chart as well. When moon is in Cancer, you will be Cancer is a water sign, and it is a movable sign. So you will be very sensitive, highly intuitive, very creative. You will have artistic abilities. You can do very well in any field of art, music, poetry, literature, any field of art, painting. You can do very well. You can have creative abilities. You will love music. That is also possible. Music or any form of art can give you peace of mind. That is possible when you have moon in Cancer. You will be very much attached to your mother, obviously, and to your home. You will find peace within the 4 walls of your home. That is the best place for you in the world, which can give you comfort and solace. When moon is in Cancer, also one thing can happen. Your emotions may keep fluctuating, because water sign and also movable sign, Cancer. So emotions can keep fluctuating. That is possible. One moment you may have positive emotions for somebody. Next moment you may withdraw your emotions and move back, step back or recede. Okay, so fluctuation of emotions. That is possible. Now, if moon is well placed in Cancer, you can have your assets. You can have your own house, or you can have even multiple assets. There will be cash flow, yes. You will earn, you will spend also. Money will come and go, both, because water sign and movable. Yeah, all these things we can say about moon in Cancer. Now let's move on. Definitely you have a very deep rooted connection with your home, with your homeland, with your mother, maybe some past life connection also. That's possible. Now let's move on to moon in Leo. When moon is in Leo, Leo is connected. It's a fire sign, part of the Dharma trine. So definitely one more thing about moon in Cancer, that the person can be compassionate also, because this is part of the moksha trine. Cancer sign is part of the moksha trine. So you can be very intuitive, that is why. And you can do very well as a healer also. You can go into occult also. You can do very well in these fields, and you can also develop, eventually you will see that such people are very compassionate and very kind hearted also, very caring towards others. That is also possible. Now let's move on to moon in Leo. When you have moon in Leo, Leo is a fire sign and it is a fixed sign, okay? And this is part of the Dharma trine, the trine of duty, knowledge. So for you, knowledge, gaining knowledge, education will be very important for you. This is again the sign of part of the Dharma trine, so, and fiery sign of knowledge and also duty. So you will be very dutiful also. You will believe in being dutiful in life when you have moon in Leo. You can be a very faithful lover to your romantic partner. You will be very faithful in love. That's possible. You can be very playful also by nature, very playful, and you will also be emotionally connected to your hobbies, interests, to your skills. That is possible. You can get drawn towards the field of entertainment. That is possible. Any artistic field can attract you, because Leo is connected to creativity, to artistic talents. It is also connected to intuition. That is why this is also a very good placement for getting into occult when you have moon in Leo. Leo is also ruled by Sun. Find out how Sun is placed in your chart. Sun is also well placed. You can get into occult. You can do very well in entertainment industry or any field of art. Okay, any artistic field, any creative field, you can do very well. When you have moon in Leo, you will have the desire to express your emotions, because after all, Leo is the king, no? So you will believe in expressing your emotions freely also. Yes, if moon is not afflicted, okay. If moon is in Leo and if it is in association or close conjunction with Ketu, then it will not happen, okay. Then you will refrain from expressing your emotions freely. But if it is not with Ketu and if moon is in Leo, definitely you will want to express your emotions creatively and freely, with a lot of freedom. Yes. And when moon is in Leo, you will also definitely believe in friendships. Okay, you will believe in having friends. You will believe in hanging out with friends, going out with friends, and you will believe in having social life. Okay, you can also be connected to various social welfare organizations, NGOs. Yes. You may do your independent business when you have moon in Leo. This is a fire sign ruled by Sun. So if you're into independent business, then it's going to be very good for you, actually. Okay. But again, Leo is ruled by Sun. So you could also be into any sort of government job. That is also possible because Moon is money. So Moon in Leo, you may earn from the government. So you could be into government job. That is also possible. So when Moon is in Leo, we can say that you will want name and fame also in life. Okay, you will want recognition for whatever you do. You may acquire education in a certain field, and later on, you may acquire education in an entirely different field. That is possible. You gain education in a certain field because Moon is also the planet of fluctuation. So you gain education in a certain field, but finally the work that you're doing, so whatever profession you'll be engaged in later on, that may not have anything directly to do with the field of education that you had selected earlier. It is possible. You may learn something new. You may move towards some new field of study. That is also possible when you have Moon in Leo. So yeah, when you have Moon in Leo, you can be highly intuitive. So you can definitely go into any field of profession also, which is connected to intuition. So you can definitely go into any field also which requires you to because this house is connected to speculative business also. Leo sign is also connected to speculative ventures. So you could be interested in speculative ventures. That is possible. You can also have great adventurous spirit when you have Moon in Leo. The spirit of adventure, playfulness, so you will believe in being playful and you'll be fun loving. Okay, so you have Moon in Leo, definitely you can feel happy also at your home, though you will love to mingle with people in society, and you will want to have good social image, reputation. You will also want to be validated for your work or efforts. You will want validation also from others, but at the end of the day you will find happiness also at home. This is also possible when you have Moon in Leo. Okay, so yeah, all these things we can say. You may people in your social circle, they can find you very attractive. Okay, so we are living in the age of social media, so people who follow you in social media also, they can find you very attractive when you have Moon in Leo. And you can earn name and fame also in this life. It's possible by dint of your intuition. Okay, so your knowledge, it's possible for you to earn name and fame also. That's a possibility. Now let's move on to Moon in Virgo. Moon in Virgo, this is an earth sign, and again dual sign. So people who have Moon in Virgo, they are very balanced in nature. Okay, they are very because this is again a dual sign, so they are very they can be very tactful, diplomatic also, and at the same time highly analytical. They can be emotionally involved in their day-to-day work, in their routine work. Now again, how Mercury is placed in the chart, you have to find out. If Mercury is more or less well placed, then you will get very good results with this placement of moon in Virgo. You can be a researcher again, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and this is a sign which can give you high level of intelligence and a very sharp intellect. So when you have moon in Virgo, definitely you can do well in the field of law, you can do well in the field of medical science, in the field of healthcare industry, you can do very well. You can also be a very good counselor, even healer. Okay, Virgos, people who have moon in Virgo, they are now moon and sign of Virgo is the sign in which Mercury exalts. So it is a combination of your mind, of your intuition, mind, and again of your intelligence and intellect. So it is a great combination. When you have moon in Virgo, that is why you can go into any field which requires in-depth research, investigation. When you have moon in Virgo, you have to be careful about your health, but okay, when you have moon in Virgo, you may at times feel a lot of stress. So you may easily get stressful, or you may experience tension, stress, and be careful. Neurological disorders also can happen if Mercury is afflicted in the chart. Headache, migraine, all that. And also definitely when moon is in Virgo, heart diseases, respiratory problems. So be careful. When moon is in Virgo, then you may have any of such health issues. So you need to take care of your health. So now when moon is in Virgo, we can also say that you will you may be emotionally, definitely you're emotionally connected to your work or workplace. Okay, now Virgo sign is also connected to conflicts, quarrels, disputes. So whenever you get into some conflict or quarrel with someone, you may get emotionally involved in that. So that is possible. Okay, so when moon is in Virgo, then definitely you may think a lot about loans, you may be worried about your debts. This is possible also. So be careful when you have moon in Virgo. If Mercury is well placed, then you will be a perfectionist. You will be very careful about details. You will have a very detail oriented approach to your work. You'll be a perfectionist. You will be somebody who is very methodical, very structured in their work, and you will be able to identify flaws. What are the flaws in your own work? You will also have great analytical skills. You can also identify what flaws are there in other people's work, because you have great ability to analyze things well. You have great analytical abilities when you have moon in Virgo. You may definitely be interested in social service. So that is very good actually. So you may think about serving. So you may be emotionally connected to the whole idea of serving people who are in need of help. So you will also have a very practical approach to things. You will be very practical, very grounded in life, but you will be emotionally connected to those people also who need help, and you will, whenever you are able to engage yourself in social service, so that can give you peace of mind. That is also possible. Now let's move on to and yes, when moon is in Virgo, then you may get attracted to foreign lands. It's possible. You may get attracted to anything which is foreign. So anything which is foreign, anything, and you will get attracted. It is possible when you have moon in Virgo, because moon is from moon in Virgo, it is casting 7th aspect on the house of Pisces. So yeah, it is possible. Whatever is foreign in nature, that can attract your attention. Okay. Pisces sign is also connected to strangers. So yeah, you may at times get emotionally connected to strangers. That is also possible. So yeah, and moon in Virgo people, they're very analytical, they can be very inquisitive, they can do very well in any field of research, investigation. Yes. Now, yeah, also when you have moon in Virgo, friends, then you may change jobs. That is possible. Okay. So you may find that there is a lack of stability in your job, and then you may also change your job. That is also possible. Now let's move on to moon in Libra. When you have moon in Libra, Libra sign, Libra is an air sign, and it is part of the it is part of the Kama Trikona, the trine of desires. So when you have moon in Libra, such people can be desirous of being in relationship with somebody, and not just having desire to be in relationship, but moon in Libra people can be they can be very ambitious also, very ambitious in life. They will have a great desire to accomplish their goals. They want to fulfill all their desires in life, desires pertaining to interpersonal relationships, desire pertaining to gains from profession. So they will have a lot of desires when you have moon in Libra. So moon in Libra, but one thing, moon is also the planet of fluctuation. So when you have moon in Libra, such people can also fluctuate in relationship. So they may connect with somebody emotionally, and after a certain period of time, they may find it also difficult to connect with that person. It is possible, and they may have a desire to connect with someone else, and they may also have a tendency to form relationship with somebody else. That is possible because moon is connected to being unstable, also restless. So yeah, in relationship they may have issues and problems because they may fluctuate. Especially this will happen if moon is afflicted and it is in Libra, then definitely you can have relationship issues in life. So when moon is in Libra, then such people can be, if Venus, see how the dispositor is placed. If Venus is well placed, then such people will be emotionally connected to their spouse or life partner. If moon is in Libra, then such people will can gain wealth after marriage. That is possible. Then also when moon is in Libra, such people can also gain wealth from independent business or partnership business if Venus is well placed in the chart. So they may whenever they have to deal with whenever they are engaged in certain bonds, agreements, some contracts, so they can use their intuition well also. Okay, so moon is the planet of intuition. So whatever deals, whatever bonds, agreements they are engaged in or they are dealing with, so they will be doing all of that and with great intuitive power. If Venus is well placed and if moon is in Libra and moon is not afflicted, then their power of intuition will be good. Now Libra sign will make you exceptionally intelligent. So you will be intelligent because it is an air sign and Libra is a movable sign. Okay, air and movable. So it can make you very intelligent. Because of your independent business, you may require to travel. So you may have to undertake travels because of your independent business. After your marriage, you may travel, or you may undertake travels with your partner. That is possible. If Venus is well placed and moon is in Libra, then you may be very deeply connected. You'll have a strong emotional connection with your partner, with your life partner also. And also because moon is the planet of fluctuation, and also it is a movable air sign, Libra. So you may also, if you are not happy with your partner, then your emotions may shift also towards someone else, and then you may also have a desire to be in a relationship with someone else. That is also possible. Now this is part of the Kama Trikona I told you. So you'll be highly ambitious also when moon is in Libra. You will be when moon is in Libra, then what will happen? Such people, they are very sensitive by nature. You will be very sensitive by nature. Yes, and you will be very sensitive by nature, and you will also because moon, your mind is now in the sign of Libra. Libra shows relationship, the world outside, with whomever you interact. Yes, so that is why the outside world can attract you a lot. Okay, you can get attracted by the world outside. Yes, so you may get attracted to anybody with whom you are dealing, and if you think that the person is caring or the person cares about your emotions, then you may get attracted to that person. Okay, so yeah, when you have moon in Libra, you will deal with people emotionally also. You can also care about, you can be careful about how you deal with people. You can also deal with people because Libra is connected to the world outside. So you can deal with people in a very emotional way. I mean, you will be caring towards others. That is possible. When you have moon in Libra, you will have a caring and nurturing attitude also towards others. So yeah, all these things we can say. You can be intelligent also, because after all Libra is an air sign, and you can also earn money from the profession of law, definitely. So you can earn money from that. Okay, and so Libra sign is connected to contracts, deals, agreements, deeds and so on. So you may definitely you know, be engaged in property deals also, because moon is in Libra. Moon is also connected to your assets and property, so you can benefit from your property deals and all. So yeah, you can also, this is the sign of Libra, so where also Saturn exalts. So if Venus is also well placed, then this is also a very good field. You can earn money not just from the field of law, but also from any field of investigation and research also, because after all this is an air sign, and this is part of the you know, the trine of ambition and air sign. Air signs are always connected with intelligence, connected with research also. Now let's move on to but you will be highly sensitive by nature also when you have moon in Libra. As a person, you'll be very emotional, you'll be highly sensitive. Yes. So your mother can have certain issues. When your mother can have certain issues with maybe bones. So your mother's bone health may not be that good. So with maturity in age, your mother may develop certain disorders in bone health, especially connected to the waist area or to the knee joints and so on. Now let's move on to moon in your Scorpio. When moon is in Scorpio, you may be away from your mother, that is possible, okay, or you may have arguments or conflicts with your mother, that is also possible. Now find out how Mars is placed in your chart. Okay, so if moon is in a Scorpio, and find out how Mars is placed. The mother may either be absent, or you may definitely have certain conflicts with your mother, or you may be very deeply connected. That is also possible, because Scorpio sign is also the sign of intense emotions, deep intense emotions. So it is also possible that you will be very deeply connected to your mother. That is also a possibility. Now when moon is in Scorpio, Scorpio sign is connected to sexuality, to even sexual desire. So definitely it is possible. Find out how Mars is placed in the chart. Such people can have high sex drive. That is possible. They may have an intense emotional connection with their partner, and they will be emotionally connected to the kind of physical intimacy that they have with their partner. The physical intimacy with their partner will help them maintain that emotional bond also which they have with their partner. When you have moon in Scorpio, for you that physical intimacy with partner will be very important. And when you have moon in Scorpio, Scorpio energy is also the energy of Mars. It's connected to ups and downs. So there may be ups and downs in your wealth, in your overall life also, it is possible. And ups and downs in your thought process, I mean upheavals in your thought process. Okay, now, but also one more thing is that, and if there are upheavals in your thought process, at times you are thinking positively about certain things, and at times you are negative about certain things. So such upheavals might be there, but this will be a pattern again. These, if such fluctuations are there, so then, but this will be a pattern which will be there. Why? Because Scorpio is also a fixed sign. It is a water sign which is fixed. So, but this will be a pattern in your, in your mental life, that at times you are able to look at things positively, at times you become so pessimistic, and these fluctuations, they will be the pattern. It is possible. Then also when moon is in Scorpio, you may have intense emotions, and your mind may be, at times it may be stuck somewhere, and it, because certain emotions, you feel them so strongly, and you have gone to the depth of things, and you are stuck there. Because it is a fixed water sign, you are not able to move on in life. That is also possible. When you have moon in Scorpio, difficulty in moving on in life, because it is very difficult to shake off those emotions, very difficult to come out of that emotional state. So you are sinking, eventually downwards, and very difficult unless Jupiter is aspecting the moon, or some benefic planet is aspecting. The situation can be also worse if moon in Scorpio is aspected by malefics. Okay, it can also affect your mental health. People can get stuck somewhere, and they will now go on thinking over it so deeply, and they are not able to move on. And then what will happen? They can also go into depression. That is possible. Now, moon in Scorpio also can show that a person might suffer from neurological disorders if Mars is not well placed in the chart. They may suffer from a lot of tension, stress, some fear also, some unknown fear. It's possible if the dispositor is not well placed. When you have moon in Scorpio, if Mars is well placed, you can gain from, you will be emotionally connected to the, everything, to your family inheritance. So you will seek emotional security from family inheritance. You'll be emotionally attached to the joint assets that you have with your spouse. If Mars is well placed and moon is in Scorpio, here this is a sign in which moon is believed to become weak or debilitated also. But if Mars is well placed, then it can give you very good results if you're moving into the field of occult. You can be a very good occultist, healer. You can be into investigation, research also. Now, you can, any field of investigation and research, you can gain from that. If you do some research, investigation, or in-depth study, or if you move into the occult also, or if you study psychology, it can give you peace of mind and somehow reduce or minimize the stress or tension, and it can give you solace and peace of mind. Moon in Scorpio is a very good placement for getting into any sort of spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, and so on also. You can move into spiritual practices. So yeah, this is part of the moksha trine. So you should actually donate things connected to the moon, like milk, water. Okay, maybe you can, especially it is said that when moon is in the 12th house, or if moon is in Pisces, or if moon is in Scorpio or 8th house, then people should, they can if you water pump, water pump, maybe you can construct or erect a water pump from which people can drink water, people in the community. So that is a good thing. Or you can maybe dig a well of water which the community people can use. So donating things of the moon, milk, rice and all that, to the downtrodden, to the needy, that's very good remedy for moon in Scorpio. Also you should do breathing exercise and take care of your health, because you may have health issues, respiratory disorders, heart disorders, neurological disorders. So take care of your health, do breathing exercise and all also. So be compassionate, but yes, this is the trine of moksha, so you will be highly intuitive also, and you can move towards spirituality. Now let's move on to moon in Sagittarius. When moon is in Sagittarius, find out how Jupiter is placed in the chart. If Jupiter is well placed, then you will get good results. Such people will be very optimistic in life, very optimistic. They will look at the brighter side of things. They will be very explorative, adventurous in nature. They will want to explore new places. They will be interested in foreign travels, exploring new worlds, new horizons. They will believe in freedom, independence when moon is in Sagittarius. Even if they are in a relationship, they will want that they should have their own freedom of expression, freedom of expressing their emotions, their thoughts. Moon in Sagittarius people, they believe in being self-dependent, because this is the trine of dharma and it is a fire sign. So they believe in being independent. They have a very high sense of self-esteem. When you have moon in Sagittarius, people can be very dutiful, very faithful also. Very faithful and dutiful, very loyal. When you have moon in Sagittarius, then definitely you may be emotionally connected to your father, to your guru, teacher. For you, higher education will be very important. There could be fluctuations in your higher education also. You may acquire higher education in a certain field, and then later on you may consider changing that field of higher education. You may acquire higher education in another field also. That's possible, because moon is fluctuation. Now your father also can be an emotional person. He may be engaged in travel, that is possible. Then when moon is in Sagittarius, such people will also from its position, moon in Sagittarius, it will cast 7th aspect on the house of Gemini. So these people, when you have moon in Sagittarius, they can also be fun loving actually, because they are so goal oriented in life. Yes, when moon is in Sagittarius, you are very goal oriented. You always focus on your goals, your targets, and you are very optimistic. You can be somebody who wants to bring about a positive change by dint of your knowledge. You want to bring about a positive change in your life and also in the lives of the people associated with you. So you want to bring about positive change in life. Okay, so that is why they are very focused on their goals. When you have moon in, emotionally connected or attached to the goals also that they set for themselves. So they get drawn towards laughter, merriment, because that gives them sort of relaxation also. So they love to undertake travels, both long distance and short distance travels also. Okay, they may love to have fun with their friends also. That's possible when you have moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so they may get drawn towards people in their social network also, and especially friends and siblings. Yes, that is possible. Now when moon is in Sagittarius, such people also can definitely, you know, they are focusing on their goal in life. They are emotionally attached to their purpose in life, but at the same time they also have certain hobbies and interests also. They can be very skillful also when you have moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, all these things we can say about moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, they get attracted also to their environment. Okay, so yeah, they are drawn to their environment in which they live also. But nevertheless, they believe, you know, they are so very attached to knowledge, higher knowledge. They can be very religious also, very religious. And also Sagittarius is connected to Jupiter, so definitely it shows that they can believe in religious practices. Okay, and they can believe in visiting places of religious worship also. So yeah, they will have moral principles if Jupiter is well placed, and they will stick to their moral principles in life. They will never compromise on their moral principles. So their thought process can be a little unpredictable also. It is not very easy for people to understand what a person with moon in Sagittarius is thinking, because Sagittarius is the sign which you know, the symbol is that of a centaur, half human, half horse. So there is something strange about Sagittarius. So when you have moon in Sagittarius, either your mother, she may be very religious, okay, very dutiful, but there can be something strange about her. Something will be strange. Similarly, when you have a moon in Sagittarius, your way of thinking, the way you think, the way you perceive everything, you know, it is your mind which enables you to perceive things in a certain way, to think in a certain way. So your thought process, your feelings at times can be very strange, very unpredictable also when you have moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, so now let's move on to moon in Capricorn. Moon in Capricorn people are, again, they are mentally very stable. This is an earth sign ruled by Saturn. Find out how Saturn is placed in the chart. If Saturn is well placed, they will be emotionally stable people. Stable. If moon is not under affliction, then yes, mentally, emotionally very stable, grounded, very practical. Capricorn is part of the earth trine, so they will be very systematic, methodical in their approach to work. They can be detail oriented, very disciplined, very structured, and they will want to gain from work also. They will want to accumulate resources for themselves, because this is part of the earth trine. They are very practical. They want to work hard and emotionally connected to their profession also. Very much, you know, emotionally connected to profession. So they will work hard, they will give their best to their profession, and they will do it heart and soul. They will do it with, they will, you know, be very emotionally, intuitively connected to their profession. They'll do it with all their mind. And yeah, because ultimately they want to gain resources, they want to gain wealth also, because they are very practical. So such people, when you have moon in Capricorn, their thought process also can be a little strange. Okay, so because look at Capricorn. Capricorn is also, the symbol is that of a sea goat. Sea goat, a goat which has the head of a goat, okay, but the lower portion is that of a fish, half goat, half fish. So it is again a very strange sign, Capricorn. It's very difficult to find out what a person with moon in Capricorn is thinking, what goals they have, because they are very goal oriented, very systematic in life. So what goals they have set for themselves, no one will actually know, will ever know actually. And they will very, they can be underdogs also. They can be like, they can move very slowly and steadily, but systematically. They have a vision and they are moving towards their goals, and they will achieve their goal very quietly also, and then everyone else around them may be shocked and surprised that, okay, how could they get there? So yes, so Capricorn is also a sign which is very, there is something unpredictable about this sign of Capricorn, and no one can plan things better than people who also have moon in Capricorn, or people who have a strong Capricorn. So if moon in Capricorns, and you can be an excellent planner. No one can plan things in a better way than you. The way you are going to plan out everything, okay, you can structure everything. Even when there is nothing, you can create a structure out of nothing also. They are such great planners, great goal setters they are. So yeah, they can structure their routine, they can structure their life, their work, everything, their life goals, everything. They can plan out everything in a flawless way, with the precision of a perfectionist actually. That is Capricorn, because this is part of the Earth trine. Very systematic, very structured and methodical. So yeah, moon in Capricorn people, if a female native has this placement of moon in Capricorn, she can be very feminine also. She can have a lot of feminine beauty also. That's possible. Now, when moon is in Capricorn, then definitely, what else we can say? That you will be emotionally attached to your profession, but you are so attached to your profession. Yes, you are all the time chasing your goals, your targets connected to your profession. So that is why you will somehow get attracted to your home also, because home is the place where we ultimately find rest and peace. Okay, so you will always want to finish your work, and yes, with all precision and accuracy, and with all planning, you will want to execute your work. And after you have accomplished your work, you will want to turn towards your home, because that is again a place which will attract you so much. You will never find such peace anywhere else. So people who have moon in Capricorn, they are very much attracted to their home, because from that position, moon in Capricorn, moon is casting 7th aspect on the house of Cancer. So they are very much, they are emotionally drawn, attracted towards their home, towards their mother. Okay, so it is their home where they find peace of mind also. but they are so very particular and focused on their work, about their work. So yeah, so all these things we can say about moon in Capricorn. Let's move on to moon in Aquarius. When you have moon in Aquarius, such people will be very creative now. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, but it is also believed to be co-ruled by Rahu. So find out how Saturn and Rahu are placed in your chart. If they are well placed, then you will set realistic targets and goals for yourself. You will have great ideas, but those ideas will be meaningful, and you can do very well in the field of research, investigation with moon in Aquarius. You can be a healer also, occultist also. You can do very well in any field of research, investigation actually. But if you have moon in Aquarius and the dispositor is not well placed, and if Rahu is also not well placed, then you can set unrealistic goals and targets for yourselves, which you may not be able to achieve actually. Okay, so you may have ideas, but those ideas may not be somehow meaningful. Okay, and even if you have great ideas, you may not have any clue how to implement them, because those ideas are somehow they will just remain in the realm of ideas only. You will never be able to execute them. This will happen if dispositor Saturn is getting afflicted in the chart. Okay, so you need to do remedies. Otherwise, when moon is in Aquarius and if Saturn is well placed, you'll be highly creative, highly intelligent. Aquarius is air sign. Okay, and the ultimate sign which is connected to the Kama Trikona, the trine of materialistic desires. You'll be highly ambitious. You'll have great goals, great targets. And there is also again something very unusual about people who have moon in Aquarius, because Aquarius is after all not just ruled by Saturn, but also in a way it is highly connected to Rahu. If not ruled, it is deeply associated with Rahu. So such people, no, their thought process also will be very unique. They'll be very unpredictable also by nature. People with moon in Aquarius, very unpredictable. What they are thinking, what they are planning, they will always think out of the box, because they have the mind of a genius also. That is why with this position you can do very well as a scientist, as an occultist also, as a psychologist, as a healer, as a counselor also, as a psychologist, healer, counselor. So all these professions, any profession connected to research and investigation, you can do very well if moon is in Aquarius, and provided Saturn is well placed and Rahu is also more or less strongly placed in the chart. Then just, sky is the limit for you. Okay, you will have great powers of, even I would say you will have great in-depth insights into reality. So you will have great intellectual power and unparalleled ability to do research. Okay, your intellectual abilities can be matchless and unparalleled. So that is why such people, they are highly innovative, creative, inventive. Okay, so if they really are engaged in research investigation, they'll finally end up shocking the world also with their inventions and creations and creativity. That's possible when you have moon in Aquarius. This is also part of the Kama Trikona. So you are highly ambitious. You want to gain from your interpersonal relationships, from your social connections. Okay, you're emotionally connected to people in your social circle. You may be emotionally connected to social welfare organizations. You believe in group dynamics when you have moon in Aquarius. Okay, you believe to have friends, people in society, and you want to go around with them. You want to mingle with people in society, and you also may want to do something for the downtrodden. You may also fight against injustice done to the weak and unprivileged, and you may fight for a social cause. You may be a social activist also. For you, community life is very important, but all these things will happen when moon is in Aquarius, and if it is not with Ketu especially, okay, then these things will happen. If it is again with Ketu, then you will be isolated, okay. But yes, you can still be a very good researcher if it is with Ketu, but you will do it in solitude then, away from society and social circles. But if it is if moon is more or less well placed in Aquarius, then you will love to connect with people in your social circle, and you will intuitively know with whom you should connect, with whom you should not in your social circle also. And you can finally gain from your social connections also. That's possible. You will also give a lot of importance to your knowledge, okay. When you have moon in Aquarius, such people are very unique in their thought process, so they can be very enterprising also. They can get into independent business also, because they are so creative, no? So yeah, they can gain from their independent ventures, and they will have a high sense of self-esteem also, because moon will now also aspect the house of Leo. So they have friends, they love to move around hang around with people with whom they are emotionally connected, okay. So they love friendships and social circles, but again they have their own sense of self-esteem, okay. So they can also be very rigid about certain beliefs. That is also possible, okay. So they can mingle. When you have moon in Aquarius, you will mingle with people in your social circle, but you will maintain your individuality also, and you will be unique somehow. You will be unique, and you will have unparalleled mental faculties. You'll have high intellectual power, okay. So, and you can be very successful and prosperous also in life when you have moon in Aquarius. You can gain money from your endeavors, from your professional endeavors, okay. It's possible, and you can finally gain from not just from profession, also from all interpersonal connections. Now finally, let's move on to moon in Pisces, okay. Pisces is the sign, water sign, and this is again a dual sign, okay. That is why people who have moon in Pisces, again they have a duality of nature. So when you have moon in Pisces, somebody has or you have moon in Pisces, people will not know what you're thinking also, yes, because you can be very mysterious, very secretive. For you, your isolation or your solitude is very important. You may love your solitude, you may love to be in isolation also when you have moon in Pisces. But when you have moon in Pisces, please take care of your health, okay. So any health issues you may have, respiratory disorders, heart disorders, even neurological issues, problems, so take care of your health when you have moon in Pisces. You need to do breathing exercise, and anyway when you have moon in Pisces, you may be inclined towards meditation, so you should do that. It's good for your overall health, physical health as well as mental health. Do meditation, yoga, breathing exercises. And when you have moon in Pisces, you can definitely, because you can be very intuitive, this is water sign of Pisces, so you can go into any field of occult knowledge also, again with this position, moon in Pisces. You can be very compassionate towards others when you have moon in Pisces. So if Jupiter is well placed in the chart, okay, then you will be compassionate towards others. Yes. And when you have moon in Pisces, you will actually, you know, you will also get attracted to things that are foreign lands, foreign cultures, foreign traditions. You may get attracted to all of that. Now when you have moon in Pisces, you can be very, very intuitive and sensitive, highly emotionally sensitive person you can be. If Jupiter is well placed, you will be forgiving in nature. You will forgive others also for their mistakes. When moon is in Pisces, you will intuitively be able to know various things. Okay, so you will intuitively come to know various things about your own life. Maybe you will also, you know, because from there moon will cast 7th aspect on the house of Virgo. So what is going on in your workplace, somehow you will intuitively come to know, because this is also the house of your enemies. No, you will intuitively know that there are certain people who can harm you. Okay, so you may take precautions against them. You may seek guidance from some occultist in order to protect yourself from those enemies or rivals at the workplace. Yes, this is possible when you have moon in Pisces. You will know that certain people want to harm you, maybe at your workplace, or you may be intuitively aware of certain hidden enemies also. And you may take recourse to occult to deal with all sorts of obstacles in your life. That is also possible when you have moon in Pisces. So yeah, so when you have moon in Pisces, you may be highly attracted to foreign lands, foreign cultures and places. Pisces is connected to the subconscious mind, so you will be very intuitive. That is why you can be a very good psychologist with this position. You can do very well in any field which is connected to research, investigation, even technology. You can do very well when you have this placement of moon in Pisces, because you're highly intuitive in nature. Okay, and somehow you get attracted to, you are drawn towards structure and method also, because the aspect on the house of Virgo, 7th aspect. So whatever is in structure, no, whatever is methodical, that will draw your attention. So you can also be emotionally connected to your work that you do. Whatever work you do, you are emotionally connected to your work. That is also possible when you have moon in Pisces. Okay, now when you have moon in Pisces, you may also be able to gain money from your work, but there can be some instability also at your workplace. That is possible. Some instability may be there. Sometimes you're able to meet your deadlines, sometimes you're not able to meet deadlines. So some hidden fears, some insecurities, some stress, some tension pertaining to work also may be there, pertaining to your work place, work commitments, that will I be able to meet deadlines, will I be able to achieve my target this time. So that that insecurity may be at times there. It's possible. Okay, that is why you may be you will definitely you will be aware of the thing that yes, I have to, because that sense of insecurity is there. So that is why you know that you have to be disciplined, you have to be structured in your work. Okay, so you will get drawn towards being structured and disciplined, because so that you can finally accomplish your targets, you can reach your deadlines at your workplace. Okay, so yeah, all these things we can say about moon in Pisces. You can do very well in any field of art, creativity. Okay, you can be a very good painter, writer, also fictional writer mainly, because you have great power of imagination. This is part of the moksha trine, so you will also believe in charity. You should do charity. You should donate things connected to the moon, milk, rice. Okay, so donate things connected to the milk, connected to moon, to the unprivileged and downtrodden. Even money, you can help people monetarily. You can give money also, cash, to somebody who's in need of help. Okay, so do these remedies when you have moon in Pisces. And at times you may love to be isolated. You may also at times think of settling down in a foreign land. It is possible that you will also settle down in a foreign land away from your birthplace. If Jupiter is well placed, then you can settle down in a foreign land also. It's possible. Having a home in a foreign land, that's possible. Okay, so yeah, all these things we can say about moon in Pisces. And so you will be interested in foreign settlement. You can also love travel, because Pisces is a water sign. You can love travel, and you may want to eventually settle down in a foreign land. That is also possible when you have moon in Pisces. So, and you should believe in compassion. You do believe actually in compassion and charity. If Jupiter is well placed, you'll be compassionate, kind, forgiving towards others, and you will be kind-hearted. Okay, so find out how Jupiter is placed, how even Saturn is placed in the chart. If they are well placed, then definitely you can be kind-hearted, and you can go out of your way also to help others, and you can be very charitable to the downtrodden and unprivileged also. So you can gain from investments when you have moon in Pisces, because you can gain money in the long run. Your wealth or your assets can improve, or you can what should I say, you can gain more wealth as a result of your investments. So when you have moon in Pisces, you should always consider making investments. Okay, you can do it at regular intervals of time also. So investments, periodic investments, so, or even any sort of investments, so they will enable you to gain wealth and improve your assets also in the long run. So yes friends, that was my take in moon in all 12 signs, okay, of the horoscope. And yes, if you want personal consultation, you can text or WhatsApp me. And yes, before I wind up, a gentle reminder: if you really want moon to give you good results, if you really want to be blessed by planet moon, then definitely you should believe in charity. You should believe in being compassionate to the needy, to the poor, and be kind to all animals and creatures. Thank you so much.